It's a relatively easy vehicle to fix. So you look at it almost more like an appliance than the traditional combustion vehicle.
So we should address how Electromechanica is going to provide service for these vehicles. And I know that's one of the reasons that you're here talking to us. But what is your broader vision and long-term vision of how these vehicles are going to be serviced?
Well, the broader version is that we're going to take over Tesla and then have I'm just
You had me going there for a minute.
What? The remarkable thing about electric vehicles is that there's really not a lot of service to me. There's no annual spark plugs or things like that. There's air cleaners every 4 or 5 years, tire management, things like that can be done remotely. I still have my 2019 Model 3 performance car. It hasn't seen the inside of a Tesla shop yet. My tire guys on my race team, they've replaced the tires on it. So that's happened twice because I do drive it like crazy and it has over 100,000 kilometers on it. But there's not a lot of service to do. Anything that needs to be done, like a cracked windshield or things like body parts, can be sent over. It's a relatively easy vehicle to fix. So you look at it almost more like an appliance than the traditional combustion vehicle. And you say, okay, if your fridge has something go wrong on it, you can send over the new handle or the new front door and somebody can repair it like that.
Well, I think what you said makes perfect sense too. We service, of course, all of the Tesla vehicles, predominantly the Tesla Roadster. But what we've noticed is, and we work, of course, on a lot of the Teslas, they're far more complex than the Solo. And what we envision, and we've been doing this, we've been supplying some parts to the Solo customers. It's a fairly low-tech product in that you don't have firmware, you don't have to redeploy software in order to change a door handle, and the majority of work can be done by local, independent repair shops with some tech support from a company like us that is well-versed in the internals of the Solo vehicles.
Yeah, like a Volkswagen Beetle for the 21st century.
There you go.
And I know that the original designers of the car, I kept bringing them back down and say, guys, no, this is the Volkswagen Beetle for the 21st century. It's a vehicle you can drive and drive and drive and drive, fall in love with. It's not a complex thing to do. It does everything it needs to do as simply as possible.
So I don't envision that Electromechanica is going to have to develop a global service network and service centers like Tesla did to have their vehicles serviced. I think it's a brilliant design. It's simplistic, but yet very effective. It gets the job done without all of the bells and whistles.
Yep.